Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Sci-Fi Cinema. With me is Gorilla's Random Thoughts. How you doing, Gorilla?
Oh, a little hungover, and yay, my governor got chosen for VP. Woo! We'll find out about
Uh,
that later.
okay.
Uh,
And welcome to everyone in the chat. Captain Fandom Nerd, hello. It's been a long time. Good to see you again.
hey, Captain Phantom Nerd, how's it been?
Sci-Fi Sis Dan, hello. And come on. There you go.
Zombie Mouse.
Hey, Zombie Mouse. Not much of an Andromeda fan. I watched it first time and found it kind of boring. Yeah, it's not for everybody.
That's because you have no taste there, Sit Dan.
Hey, he's just a kid. He'll develop taste in time.
Oh,
Today's episode,
yeah,
season
go.
2, episode 3.
Yeah. That's right. Thanks, darling.
Oh, I
It
was
is.
hoping not to put that up there.
Oh.
Our episode, A Heart for a Falsehood Framed. I don't remember this one offhand, so should be good. Our quote for the day is Love, truth, beauty. I prefer negotiable securities. Sounds very Ferengi. But Doge Miss Van Misk, something all about me. I don't know how to pronounce that name, and I don't know what species he was, but he
Uh,
sounds like a Ferengi.
oh, let's see. Deutsch Miskichi var Miskich.
Okay. Doesn't sound Ferengi.
Hey, that's how it's pronounced. If not, prove me wrong.
Okay, let's get this going.
Eventually, they just broke it up a German word.
Probably.
Oh man, that is some bad CGI. Yeah, that's someone did really crappy camera work on a model.
Well, it is CGI in 480. Quote for the day. Don't done a 12-hour shift and expect myself to be able to do dishes.
Yeah,
Don't do a 12-hour shift and expect to do anything.
yeah. Let's see. Sit down here says, "Girl, you probably lost your taste after drinking too much. Plus, in women and having two ex-wives or two. Hey!
Right.
You think that's my first night drinking like that? And just taking note to you, all you Gen Zers out there. I got completely shit faced last night, and I still went to work today.
How useful were you?
According to my boss, it's useless as a tit on a boar.
Well, that doesn't sound too odd.
Yeah, it's always says, "Good job, little bug." LOL. Ugh. God, that's a fucking ugly alien.
Yeah.
At least it looks different, than a humanoid, but it's fucking, it's fugly.
Yep. They did a good job on the aliens, not just the Star Trek glue something on his face.
Yeah. Looks like they got experience on that.
Yep. They got experience with his ass too. Hey, Teague.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's me,
Hey.
your buddy Admiral Teague.
Yeah. Hey, Tig. LC Cynthia says, well, he is quality control. He just mainly uses his eyes and barely thinks and watching all the shit on the belt go by. What belt? We don't have a belt at work.
No, they just paraded in front of him. They just wheel it out on the pallet jack and say, "Hey, this good," and he just gives the thumbs up.
Well, what it is that they're in a groove. They're grinding away, smoothing out everything, removing all the inside crap inside, and smooths it out. They bring it out to me, and I tell them, fix this, fix this, fix this. You know, they go back in, fix it, and then it goes over to the sandblaster.
What do you do?
Make diesel manifolds.
Make what?
Diesel manifolds.
Pizza manifolds?
Diesel.
Oh, diesel. I thought you said pizza I thought you said pizza manifolds. I'm like,
no, diesel manifolds. They go on semis.
If someone could invent a pizza manifold that just created more pizza from the power of pizza, could you imagine?
Yeah. Well, the manifold just help with your horsepower, your miles per gallon, and all your that's where your environmental regulation crap goes into.
I was gonna say it's like peace, love, and granola stuff in your manifold. For some reason, I can't get my Cosme volume to work. Weird shit.
Well, girlie, you got your order.
What? What's
Zombie
my order?
Mouse wants the pizza. Go get yourself in that kitchen. Make Zombie Mouse a pizza.
I'll make her a pizza, alright, but she might not like the topping. But I think we do a couple of Volkswagen crap, but not much. We mostly go on Kenworth and Max and Detroit motors. Let's see, we got Detroit, Cats. We do got some Volvo. We do got one Volvo, Mac, 600 series. Let's see.
So you do the.
Man, they're trying, but that second alien, this alien, the bug alien, he really sucks. I wish she wasn't such a bitch. I keep feeling like this is Pyro from X-Men.
Not quite.
There's a resemblance.
Oh yeah, they're both basically mid-level actors who never really did much.
You ought to know about silicone, baby.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a shame Dylan doesn't let him do that sort of illegal stuff. Like in Andromeda, and I like Star Wars before Disney, of course, and EU, plus Stargate and Transformers universe. Yeah, all those are good too, to stand, but I'm put Andromeda like before Disney took over. I'd put that maybe a tier, 2 tiers below Star Wars, and I would definitely put it at least equal to Stargate. I was never too impressed with Stargate.
A lot of people really love Stargate. I think it's because they got a lot of good performances from people. It was always kind of a weird idea. Anything that starts with Roland Emmerich is always going to be a little weird.
I have another 12-hour shift tomorrow at 4 a.m. Ouch. Have a good night, zombie.
I'm sorry,
wait,
zombie.
what'd she? Have a good night, zombie.
I really dislike this guy. He's thinking the same things about her that I am.
He's planning to steal it for himself. So they're all scumbags.
what? What? She used to fuck him or something?
No, he's a legend that she used to hear about when she was a little girl, even though she's got like 10 years on him.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Archaeology. How does someone secure a vault?
Huh. How about he doesn't put his foot up your ass? That could be your commission.
Yeah. Nietzscheans are like Klingons in that way. The best you're getting out of them is not getting your ass kicked. There is plenty to splat on in space.
Yeah. Hell, they're saying within the next 50 years, we might have entrapped ourselves into our own planet because there's so much crap up there.
So they're all going to be in the same situation as Wally. Yeah, I've seen Dark Matter. He looks relatively familiar. I guess that is the same guy from Dark Matter. For once, says Dan, Tears innocent. At least in this very, very specific sense. And how about he doesn't
Yeah.
kill you? And he can do that too. And the little troll would live just long enough to feel it. Yeah, that entire drift is pretty much black market.
So wait, what's the floor do again?
Spring loaded sensors.
Oh, gotcha. Wait, she's touching the floor right now.
No, she's on one of the displays. For now. You can't joke about that sort of stuff with a Nietzschean. I don't think he has that kind of cash. Yeah, about that. That's going to be a killer.
Yeah, put mildly.
Well, I'm not too sure about that, Sith Dan. Gorilla is a black market scumhole, your type of place.
I don't know. I'm in a scummy place there with their governor.
And 20 gets you access to pretty much everything. They're not only crooked, but they're cheap. She has really bad taste in guys.
Holy crap!
He's not dumb enough to keep it in his own quarters.
Is he really that dumb?
He's supposed to be a master thief. It shouldn't be anywhere near that. She should have knifed him to begin with.
So wrong person. Did he just leave a note saying that he didn't? Didn't he? Oh.
Too bad no one stole from him.
Yeah.
That should have been obvious. Awfully nice of him not to kill those poor innocent morons, at least brutally.
Is it really that nice though?
He can make it very, very painful. As is, he only killed one of them. I don't think she's buying it.
No, the question is, does she take him up on that?
Well, if she is smart, she'd just shoot him.
Yeah, but I don't think she's that smart.
Oh, of course not. Hey, Jim.
Hey Jim, how are you doing tonight? Really expect her to be where she's supposed to be?
Well, that'd be the first time. What do you expect? He hired a thief. That's the best he can hope for being 6 months behind on his dues.
Yeah.
He's lucky the Free Trade Alliance doesn't kill him themselves. Hey, Lemon.
Hey, Scurvy.
And that's our episode. Not too bad. Could have done with a little bit of changing to the drift. They're gonna reuse that thing dozens of times throughout the series.
Okay.
But Gorilla, what you got coming up?
Well, we're gonna have our first episode of Gorilla Cigar Lounge tonight, where I will tell you about Tim Waltz. There. Then we got Justified tomorrow. Or no,
Wait.
Police Squad tomorrow. Yeah, I got so used to saying Justified. Then for Thursday, we're gonna watch Police Squad movie, first one. Then Friday
Naked
we
Gun.
should. Okay. And then
Most people will know Naked Gun. They don't know the Police Squad. They don't know Police Squad.
okay. And Friday we should have the Waltons episode, The Lie. Saturday should have DS9. And on Sunday, we will be doing The Godfather.
Okay.
There.
And welcome, Cody Guy.
Hey, it's the man of
Thanks.
many words. Welcome.
Thanks for stopping by for the episode and coming by into the YouTube chat. Teague, what you got? Are you doing
Hey, what's going on? Am I doing
you're
what?
doing Dark Knight, right?
No, no such luck. Tonight is we had so much fun not enjoying the Acolyte that Bill and I have sought out another show equally as bad. Now this was a monumental task that lesser men would have shrunk at, but I really just dug down to the bottom of the barrel and jumped into the sewer of pop culture, and I came up with a piece of trash from just days ago. A heaping piece of garbage right from the anus of one of Hollywood's worst creators, J.J. Abrams, with the equally inept Matt Reeves, give us Batman Caped Crusader. I hope you enjoy it. We'll be presenting such villains as Oswalda Cobblepot, guys. Oswalda Cobblepot, played by Minnie Driver. It's going to be great in just about 40 minutes here on your YouTube channels with me, your buddy Admiral Teague.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that Cobblepot thing. But I'm not watching the damn. I'm not even gonna try the first episode because of that.
It's such a J.J. Abrams joint, you guys. Like, I would say watch it with us just to see the few episodes we're going to show. We'll probably watch 2 or 3. They're not overly long. They try to hoodwink you into thinking this is an honest continuation or an honest relation to the 90s cartoon. The beginning, very, very dark, very ominous. It looks like Batman's going to be a big deal. Like, the music, very, very good. J.J. Abrams has sidetracked many a composer's career. Dark, Michelle, like people like ripping at Batman with Tommy guns, Batman doing all sorts of like beating up people and using gadgets. It looks like it'd be really dark. But what it really is the long, slow story of Bullock and Montoya, who is now real heavy. She's a body positivity Latina now. They are like solving crimes despite inept black policeman Commissioner Gordon and his Afro-Latina daughter, Barbara Gordon, who basically don't know what the fuck they're doing. And once in a while, Batman shows up. That's Batman Caped Crusader. It should be called Batman JJ's Batman Caper. It's like a almost Batman-less show Batman. And I don't know if Two-Face works if Harvey Dent is already a piece of shit before he gets hurt. But hey, come join us for it.
Yeah, if you want to see two grown men suffer, go watch Bill and Teague watch Cape Crusader.
We have found out that there is an appetite for us being in pain and suffering. So join us in the agonizer booth. You don't need to feel pain. We hurt ourselves today just to see if we could feel.
Okay, go check those two out later tonight. We'll be back next week with another episode of Andromeda, and we'll have a Nerd Night Roundtable this Thursday, and of course Saturday morning cartoons this Saturday morning. The poll's still up for that in the community tab. Surprisingly enough, Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century is beating out The Legend of Zelda. I wouldn't think people even remembered what Sherlock Holmes in the 22nd century was, let alone have that beat a classic like Legend of Zelda.
Maybe it's just the appeal of the Holmes name.
It must be.
He's my original Holmes boy.
Yeah,
it's almost the British rap crew. You got Holmes and Doc.
Yeah, I think it's only like one season, too, so it didn't get wide release. It has to be the Sherlock Holmes name.
More people will see it tomorrow than watched it when it was on TV. I'm sorry, on Saturday we'll see it.
If it wins, you're probably right. More people will see it then than saw it in its entirety of its television run, which was very hit and miss of actually being on the air.
Hey, Teague?
Yeah.
Do you know that nurse that plays, that actress that plays Nurse Agawa on TNG?
I'm aware. I'm aware. Yes. She passed.
She did.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear it. Our Rip Nurse Ogawa, you were there to help Keiko deliver little Molly. We can never forget your contributions to Star Trek. Another Star Trek actor lost. You know what? The fleet flies colors at half-mast. I'm sorry to hear it. Rip Nurse Ogawa.
Yeah.
I wish it would. If I could trade Patrick Stewart for you, I would do it.
If we could trade Patrick Stewart for a dog at this point, the dog's
Well, I
more
mean,
loyal.
I think Porthos from Enterprise is probably gone, and we would like him back. We
Hey,
all like Porthos.
hey,
Yeah.
I would trade what's her face, Burnham's actor for her.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Patrick
that
Stewart.
Candido Neville dies. She'll be around a long, long time.
Yeah, I foresee them burying us all. Oh, and here's the other weird thing. In Batman Cape Crusader, it sort of almost a little bit looks like Archer. Like they don't use the same animation style, but their artistic approach to the way they render the characters look is pretty Archer.
So it's digital
Everybody,
sketch.
I don't know, but all the characters' faces resemble the face of all the male characters look like the character Slater from Archer. Yeah, they all look like Slater. It's very hard to tell Bruce from Two-Face. Harvey and Bruce look almost exactly the same. It's just that if you look closely enough, you'll notice that Harvey's always smirking. But like he's a total dick already.
Yeah, that's not good.
And Batman is in anger management because, of course, and his therapist is an Asian lady named Harley Quinn. Guess she's adopted. That's not istophobic or nothing. JJ having the smart sciencey person be Asian, not at all. I thought it was extremely
No, it's
progressive.
just
No.
JJ has certain particular tastes, and that's how he's.
When he
putting
thinks
it out
we need
there.
a smart person, he's like, they've got to be Asian, or no one will believe they're smart. Because like JJ himself has got some kind of hang up where he's a weirdo, in my opinion, where like he's just like, no, I only want an Asian accountant. Like he doesn't seem to have like beliefs that go beyond the cinematic. He's such a predictably boring filmmaker.
He also has other, let's call them interests, that are centered around certain types of Asian women.
Are you say that like Mrs. JJ is Asian? I don't know. As if that might be true.
He likes bad Asian women.
Well, he fired Rose Tico, and she's like Asia Mexican.
Yeah, but she wasn't a villain now, was she?
Actually, she's the greatest villain in all of Star Wars. If you think about it, the Rebellion and the First Order are opposed. Now, remember, they stopped calling them the Resistance and start calling them Rebellion, right? So they're the Rebellion. The Rebellion was supposed to be morally superior to the Empire, correct?
In some lesser minds, yes.
Well, no, I mean honestly, the rebellion is supposed to be morally superior to the Empire, correct? Did I get that right? Like we're supposed to go in there believing that Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and their daring heroic friends, the rebels, are better and morally superior to the evil Galactic Empire, correct?
You're supposed to believe that, then you look at the atrocities they commit, yes.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's like EU stuff and other things, but like the Empire is supposed to be evil. But like the thing is, we reach moral equivalence between like the Resistance and the First Order when Rose Tico shows up and won't let people run for their lives after they are all doomed, and the Admiral's plan is like a kamikaze attack. No one's allowed to not be part of that. Rose Tico's like stunning people, and she's like, yeah, there's like 5 people over there that I have tied up too. They're all trying to desert. And she's like, oh, wait, I know you. You're a celebrity deserter. I'll listen to your cockamamie plan. And then they go talk to fucking Poe. I mean, it's really weird stuff. But Rose Tico, she might be a villain. Yeah, yeah, because she won't let people run away from a kamikaze attack.
Still, not the type of villain that JJ has untoward ideas about.
Well, she's a Rian Johnson villain. That's not a JJ movie. You know what I mean? Like her deeds, all she does in JJ's movie is say, "I'm gonna do what Jar Jar did in Attack of the Clones and just hang out. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna really go with you guys. I got homework.
still.
I have a lot of
Comparing it
homework."
to why Harley gets changed to an Asian.
And has to give Bruce Wayne anger management. And is she Harley yet? All characters all know each other already. They didn't bother with having them meet each other, and it just relies on what you know from the original cartoons. They don't do any character work. JJ can't. It was so sad. This is a cartoon. These are well established characters. There's ways to make cinematic Batman work. So what does JJ do? The first thing he does is pull Batman as far to the background of the story as he can, and put up front and center new change, gender, and race swapped characters that are just bestest ever. And like the art sort of resembles the '90s show. And the only thing I'll say that I didn't have a problem with is because it's so different and because I don't think it's very good. Instead of, but they're not going to have Mark Hamill, and like, who wants him to make a dime anymore? We're so sick of him. Like, him and Stephen. He should read every Stephen King book, audio book. But like, instead of Mark Hamill, we've got some other idiot.
I think it's the same guy who started in the DC movies. I forget who that was. He is in Crisis on Infinite Earth for at least one of them. Joker wasn't in too much of it, but they used some guy other than Mark Hamill. Hamill was only in that one cut with Kevin Conroy
So
in
far,
the trilogy.
So far we've only gotten a Batman's voice approach where they have decided not to go for Kevin Conroy either, which I feel is the right thing to do. They didn't even try to go for Kevin Conroy's voice. What they did was he sort of sounds like Ben Affleck.
That's horrible.
Well, the thing is, it's not Ben Affleck exactly. And the thing is, it would have been a mockery to do Conroy. He was a master, so you had to go in a new direction and still have it be kind of heroic. So that's like the only thing that I don't have an issue with, is that they didn't try. Because like, it just would have felt even worse having JJ do it. Because does anyone like believe in the sincerity or veracity of this filmmaker? I mean, I think he's terrible.
Yeah, I think everyone can agree on that.
Yeah,
But,
so we're going to expose the Batman show for what it is. We'll all have a laugh at Oswald the Cobblepot. She kills like two of her children as jokes in the episode. Because, haha, women can't do wrong. And the Gotham police are baffled by her brilliant plan. They can't figure this out. No one can figure out how she's doing it. She has a ship that everyone knows about. It's a nightclub. And he just shells the city with a cannon, and no one has figured this out, even though there's people on the ship. Then we get another one with Clayface, and his plastic surgery goes wrong, but not until his girlfriend doesn't like it, and then his face melts when she says she still doesn't. She doesn't like the idea that he's Clayface, that he got plastic surgery to look better. That melts his face. There's no real causality. It just happens because she says it.
well, I'm glad you're the one watching it, not me.
I am just absolutely stunned that J.J. Abrams still feels no need to have linear causality, cause and effect, implication. It's always like the story of a person who continuously wins one lottery after another, lucking their way into the next part of the adventure.
Well, yeah, classic failing upwards.
They run away. Finn fails his way out of the First Order. Ray fails her way out of being a junk collector. They meet at Failure Station. They get attacked by the First Order because that's what happens. They run and they fail their way away from the ship that they would have gotten killed if they used no matter what, even though it was better, and end up with the garbage, the Millennium Falcon. Guys just trolled us, man, through that whole movie.
Yeah, but we should get going so you guys can get ready for your streams. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. We'll see you next time. Take care.